Good morning. Thank everyone for taking the time out to join us for our virtual hiring event. My name is LaMonica. I will be the moderator. At this time, I would like for my colleagues to make their introduction, and then we'll move forward with announcements, and then the employers will speak about their opportunities. Thank you. Brittany?
Good morning. My name is Brittany Grease, and I'm on the Business Solutions team. I am going to be aiding in answering questions during this webinar. So put your questions in the Q&A, and we will get those answered as quickly and or get you to the right answer to the best of our abilities. If you are not seeing any openings with the employers today that fit your professional work experience, you can ask for my email, and I will be glad to assist you after the webinar. So welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much, Brittany. Lisa, you're up.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome everyone into our virtual hiring event. This is a new way of conducting our hiring events, and we are super excited to have all of the participants in. As Brittany said, ask questions, please ask questions, and allow us to help you find that gainful employment. And so welcome, and put your questions in the chat, and me and Brittany will be assisting with that. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank each of you. Just to kind of piggyback off of what both of my awesome colleagues have mentioned, this will be an opportunity for you as the job seeker to connect with the employer, right? Our goal here is that we are able to make such a connection that employment is obtained. So please find yourself to be relaxed and ask all the questions that you feel are necessary. I would like to just start off with a couple of announcements. Here, coming up shortly, we have the Alliance Job Fair. This job fair will take place on August 11th from 9 until 2. Workforce Solutions for Tarrant County is proud to host the 2021 job fair, and we will have Hillwood Properties Workforce Solutions for North Central. And currently we have 60 employers that have registered, and it's still open for job seekers to register. That information is actually listed in the chat right now. And after that event, we will have another virtual hiring event, which is held the third Thursday of each month. Our next event will be August 19th, and it will take place from 11 until 12. This event, again, is hosted the third Thursday of every month. This will be an opportunity for job seekers to connect and interact with employers that are hiring for local talent. So if you are interested in attending that event, you can also register. That link is listed in the chat right now. Also, since we are always looking for opportunities to improve the experience, whether it's with employer or job seeker, we will be sending out surveys. And if you could just render our feedback, and it will just help us to improve your experience. So we have some awesome employers that are here, and they will be talking about opportunities of which they are seeking to hire. And I think at this moment, it would be best for Annessa to start just telling us a little bit about the opportunities that you have, some of the challenges. You know, also, it's always great to mention some of the perks. So Annessa Young with TireHub will be speaking to you at this moment.
All right, well, hello everyone, and thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I am a recruiter, like LaMonica was saying. I'm a recruiter for TireHub. So if you've never heard of TireHub before, we are a national tire distribution company or distributor. We deliver light and passenger truck tire portfolios of both Bridgestone and Goodyear to different tire and automotive retail stores, or tire and automotive retailers, car dealerships as well. So right now we have 68 distribution centers all across the United States. And I recruit for both the South Central and North Central regions, sometimes at the East Coast. But right now, I am looking for driver material handlers or driver warehouse workers for our Arlington location. I know this is specifically for Tarrant County, but we do have positions as well. If you know anybody who's interested in Capel as well, so or the Irving area. So the driver material handler position, it's a dual role. I'm not going over and talking too much about the position that I'm hiring for, but the driver material handler position, it is a dual role. They do both working inside of our distribution center, and then they also go out to distribute the tires as well. So they work inside of the warehouse unloading tires. We get 18-wheelers that bring in our shipments of tires at our distribution centers. And they work as a team to offload those tires. So it is a very physically demanding job. It does require, heavy lifting, 50 to 70 pounds. They also get on a stand-up cherry picker if you have that experience as well, but it's not, necessarily required. They use that to take them up and down the shelves or the racks that our tires are stored on so that they can put the tires away. And then they also go out into a small 14 to 16 foot box truck or a large Sprinter van to deliver those tires to local tire and automotive retail stores around the Metroplex. So, places like Discount Tire, car dealerships, Walmarts, Firestones, Just Tires, any place that sells a tire, that's pretty much where we go to deliver. The excellent thing about this position is you don't need experience, but you do need a current and valid driver's license. We also send you for a drug screen, DOT physical, so that you can get a DOT certificate. Although you do not have to have a CDL for this position, we still require a DOT certificate because we are still under the Department of Transportation or DOT regulations. So you have to be 21, have to have a current and valid driver's license, and be willing to undergo the background process as well. We do offer full benefits, medical, dental, vision insurance, 401k with match. The great thing about our company is that we do, if you're not adding any dependents, spouse, children, TireHub does pay our employees medical premium. So the medical premium is free or at no cost to employers if they're not adding anybody. So I guess one of the main challenges that we've been seeing is, this position, it's entry level. It doesn't require a whole lot. We're just trying to find people that are really looking for a good place to work. This is a full-time permanent position. So if you're looking for something full-time, something that you can, get in the door, TireHub loves to promote from within as well. We do a lot of promotions from within, as well as if you would like to transfer and move somewhere else. It's a great company. We're very customer focused, and both of those locations, I've worked personally with both of those managers. They're great managers to work for as well. Very family oriented, and it's just a really great place to work. So if you are interested, like I said, I am the recruiter for both locations. And you can either call me directly, send me an email, apply, and we are doing interviews as soon as possible.
Thank you so much for that information, Annessa. I would like to ask you just two questions, just for a little bit more clarification. Tell me a little bit about your background preference.
As far as
criminal background, do you prefer someone?
So yes, great question. So for the background check, we do go back 7 years on a background check. Of course, some things are dependent upon, they don't usually share that information with the recruiters just because of HR, issues. So we don't really get into that, but we do go back 7 years on a background check. I'm not going to say that there's anything specific that would disqualify you because I'm honestly not sure, but if you're hesitant, if you do have, we go back 7 years on a background check. They do felony check, misdemeanors, all of that. I would say don't count yourself out. let the background process vet you out. That's what I like to tell candidates, because sometimes they'll be like, oh, well, I have a background. And once they go through the process, you know, something might come up, but leadership, the HR leadership with TireHub makes the ultimate decision. So some things that you might think might disqualify, you might not. So I would just say, don't sell yourself short, and don't, you know, just automatically say, oh, well, you know, it could be something minor that they might look at and say, okay, you know, we'll still move forward with the process. But I would say probably anything, you know, things such as theft or anything like that, since we are a tire distributor, that might not be the best, but, you know, anything else, I would just say, don't sell yourself short. I have a limited things that I can say about the background process, but yeah.
No, absolutely. I think that you've actually filled in enough detail for us to come to the conclusion that it is definitely case by case. We asked that question just to kind of put that information out there, because some employers are, you know, not open to that at all. So we just want to have that information available to our customers that may be interested in your opportunity. The next question that I have for you is, could you just expand a little bit more on the growth opportunities that are available with your company? So what would that look like?
Yeah, for sure. So specifically within the distribution centers, there is a progression plan, or there are progressions within. And like I said, again, TireHub does love to promote from within. Rarely when I do get positions, you know, they'll hire from outside, but if we have good employees that work hard and want to progress with the company, there is a lot of opportunity to do that. So within the warehouse, if you're a driver material handler, you know, usually the next step from that would be a logistics lead, where they're, you know, overseeing the warehouse operations or doing scheduling. And then there's also the assistant TLC leaders, or the assistant warehouse managers, and then the actual warehouse manager. Also, if you're not, you know, interested in that, we have inside sales roles. So we have inside sales positions that speak to our customers. So customers might call, or customers do call actually all day to, you know, get deliveries, trying to get deliveries scheduled, or calling to see about discounts, or, you know, whatever the relationship is with our company. So if they want to sit inside, there's also an option to move to inside sales roles that sit at the warehouses as well. And then there's also outside sales positions as well, that car dealer reps that go out and try to build better or build new business for our company as well. So there's a lot of opportunity for growth within the warehouse, and then also, you know, sales side as well, if they're interested.
Well, thank you so much. So job seekers, that is definitely an opportunity that can be made readily available to you. We will post the job posting in our chat box, so that if you're interested in the opportunities that Annessa has spoken about, you can log on to Work in Texas to move forward with that opportunity, because as she said, it's a great opportunity they have from entry level to advanced. So this could be your starting point. So thank you so much, Annessa, for the information that you have provided to us.
Of course, thank you.
We have any questions? Oh, thank you.
Did we cover starting pay or pay range for the position? We had a couple questions on that.
Oh, yes, of course. So the position is paying at our Arlington location, the position pays $16.15 an hour. And for the Capel location, the position is paying $17.15 an hour. I will say at our Arlington location, we have quite a few openings. We have like 3 positions that we're looking to fill. And at our Capel location, we do have 1 left to fill. We are also offering an $1,000 sign-on bonus as well. And that's paid out $500 at 90 days, and then the last $500 at 180 days as well. So that's the rate of pay. And of course, like I said, also we're offering a sign-on bonus as well. So please let us know and apply, or let me know.
Thank you so much. That sweetened the deal a lot.
There was one other question, and that was the inside sales role. Or do you have immediate, are you guys hiring for that right away?
Right now, I don't I don't think we have any inside or outside sales positions at either location, but that does not mean that we won't get them. I get positions all of the time. So if you're interested, I would say, email me your resume. And then once that position opens up, I can definitely, easily put you in for an interview once we have availability.
So Annessa, are you wanting to provide your email to the job seekers?
Oh yes, I can definitely do that. I'm so sorry. If you are,
it's an option.
Yes, you can also. I'll provide you guys with my phone number. I get calls all day, so and my email. Should I put it in the chat or should I just?
Please.
Okay. Yes, I'll definitely put that in the chat for you guys.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Do we have any other questions, Lisa, Brittany?
No.
Okay. So thank you so much again, Annessa, for all of that valuable information that you just shared. It's our hope that you are able to get some traffic coming your way and ultimately get those positions filled, right? The next employer that we have is Alfonso Zamora, and he is here representing Alphabest. So if you could please, Mrs. Zamora, just talk to us about the opportunities that you have. If you have the pay, if you're willing to share the pay, the location, the amount of openings that you have, and just to give us a little background as far as the position, the challenges, what a typical day will look like. And I think that's enough information to actually get you going. You have the flow to speak, Mr. Zamora.
Thank you. And thank you guys so much for having me this morning. So I appreciate the time. So my name is Alfonso Zamora. I'm the Assistant Director of People and Culture with Alphabest Education. We're an on-site after-school program that operates in Northwest ISD. So we operate in Justin, Hazlitt, Keller, Roanoke, several of those smaller towns north of the downtown Fort Worth area. We work with elementary age students, so ages about 5 to 11 in the after-school space. We are a licensed provider by the state of Texas, so we do have to follow a lot of the licensing regulations. We are looking for group leaders. Our group leaders work directly with the group of students. They'd be in charge of facilitating the programming during the afternoon, as well as just making sure that our students stay safe throughout the afternoon while they're with us. They'll come to us right after dismissal. We'll facilitate homework time, restroom, snack time, as well as recess. We do also provide themed activities for them to do throughout the week. So we do foreign language, technology, art, and fitness. So they are provided with some of those activities and hands-on, activities to do while they're with us. So group leaders work directly with the group of students. And then we also have site director positions available as well. So a site director oversees the entire program. And the way that I kind of lay it out is our group leaders are like our teachers and the site director is like the principal. So each location will have a site director, and then they'll have a group of anywhere between 1 to 4 group leaders working under them, working directly with the group of students. We are Monday through Friday. It's end of the school day, so about 2:30, 3 o'clock till 6:30 p.m. So it is a part-time position. The majority of our positions are part-time, but we definitely do have some full-time opportunities available. We like to hire from within, so definitely we like to bring our folks in, show them the Alphabest way, and then see how well they perform in a higher level or full-time position with us. But definitely, yeah, we are an on-site after-school program, and we operate in that Northwest area. So anyone who's interested in early childhood education, we hire a lot of college students. We also hire a lot of retired teachers. A lot of stay-at-home moms, just anything where it just kind of works with their schedule. And they also have, we hire people that have a passion for children in early childhood education. So we're really a heart-driven organization. We look at ourselves as a small business still. So we really try to instill that family feeling, family fun. We really try to drive that with our students and make sure that their parents are confident and comfortable with leaving their students with us and our team members here. So we have about 6 site director positions open across the area, and we have about 25 group leader positions open. We start school August, I believe, 13th. So it's coming up. So we're looking for quite a few positions to fill in that area pretty quickly. So the pay range is $20.50 for our site director. So it's a $20.50 base pay, and it's based off education and experience. We work off of tiers after that. So if you meet any education and experience after that base pay, we do, there's an additional $1.50 up to $3 that you would gain for that. Our group leaders is we do require a high school diploma, and they must be the age of 18, and they start off at $12 an hour. Like I said, we are licensed by the state of Texas, so we do have to have a clear background check on all of our team members. So we do ask that everyone be willing to go through a criminal background check and meet that education requirement. So really there's 3 requirements that we ask to meet: the age requirement, the education requirement, and willing to undergo background screening.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that information, Mrs. Zamora. Could you expand a little bit on how an individual can qualify for the additional salary after they have met the base requirement for the site director?
Yes, so we have 4 tiers after the base pay. So we have a tier 1, which would we would ask if that candidate is pursuing a degree and has some college credit, whether it's an associate's degree, a CDA, or pursuing a BS or BA in education, that would be an additional $1. Tier 2 would be a completion of a CDA, an associate's, or a BS or BA in non-education field, but they've completed that. That would be an additional $1.50. Tier 3 is a BA, a completion of a BA or BS in education, or a master's in any field. That would be an additional $2. And that tier 4, the additional $3 would be a master's in education. Or like we said, we do like to promote from within. So if an individual has been with us for several years, 3, 5, 7, or 10 years, they would also qualify under that. But for brand new hires, the tier 4 would be a master's in education.
Wow, thank you. You have shared some valuable information, and 2 things that I would like to say. This is an opportunity for us to invest in our future, right? Because early childhood is where it starts, right? We need some people that actually care and have a passion for the future in order to, help the future progress. So thank you so much for the information that you have shared. These are great opportunities. The pay is extremely nice. So hopefully you can get some traffic coming your way to get those opportunities filled. Do we have any questions as it relates to the opportunities that Alfonso has shared with us? So I think the question of what education level do you need for the position has already been covered. So I think that all the questions have been answered. Thank you so much. Job seekers, please know that this is an opportunity for you to connect with the employers. So if you are interested in any of the opportunities that we have mentioned thus far, please allow your voice to be heard by way of chat, because we want to make that connection today. That would be exciting for both the job seeker and the employer, right? Thank you so much. The next employer that we have is to present is Eddie with Railworks.
Yeah, thank you, LaMonica, and thank you everybody for your time. So Railworks is an organization that focuses on construction and maintenance of railroad tracks across the US and Canada. We have openings from entry level all the way through senior management. And as far as what our current openings are, they're more related to either manufacturing or construction. Railworks, as an organization as a whole, they'll focus on construction, but we also have subsidiaries, one of which is called Narsco. Narsco focuses on the fabrication and production of steel, railroad ties, and turnouts. So the type of employees that we're looking for the Narsco facility is what's called a production operator. The production operator is checking for quality of our material, quality of our product before we load it to the end feed, and as it goes through the different machines and robots, and as it needs to be bundled and then taken out to the yard. Production operators, they don't require any previous experience. The pay for a production operator starts off at $16 an hour. A production operator lead is $19 to $21 an hour. Someone can get from a production operator to a lead within 12 to 16 months, just based on their performance, motivation, and discipline. The manufacturing environment does include a lot of times a rotating shift of a sort. So we do expect for any employee or candidate that's interested to be able to work either a morning shift, mid shift, or afternoon shift, or evening shift, I should say. So that covers our manufacturing needs. As far as our construction needs, we're looking more so for entry-level general laborers. And so this may not be for the people that are currently listening to the call, but if you know of someone, neighbor, friend, brother, that's interested in starting a career in a construction work environment, this is a very unique opportunity. We do continue to promote from within. We have a career track for our laborers to move up to operator, to move up to foreman, to move up to superintendent. And it is an opportunity to really make a name for yourself and really take advantage of the current landscape of the workforce. Getting your foot in the door at the right time is really important, but also working for the right organization is extremely important. So we feel that we have the support of our leadership team. We have the support of our field supervisors, that they really do have a keen interest in the development of our new employees. So that's another thing that we have going for us. We have strong benefits, competitive compensation for our labor position as well. As far as any background check or drug screen requirements, we are a DOT regulated contractor. So there is a background check that is necessary, that a candidate must complete to be hired on with us. Typically felonies will disqualify someone. Misdemeanors may or may not, but that's on a case-by-case basis, and it is on a certain time frame. So just take it as, case by case, but you can also talk to the recruiter about your situation and see if you're comfortable moving forward in the process. I'll drop my my contact in the chat box, and if you know of anybody that's currently looking, or maybe down the line, we'll continue to hire throughout the year. We're a large organization, 3,500 employees, and we're continuing to grow. So if we don't have an opportunity here in Dallas, Fort Worth, or the DFW area or the surrounding areas, we do have work elsewhere in Texas or elsewhere in the US. So just keep that in mind as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Eddie. So he definitely covered bases for solid opportunities that, pretty much any of our customers, any job seeker could, find interest in. So please find the job information, the job details in our link so that you are able to apply for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Do we have any other questions as far as it relates to this opportunity for Railworks? I just thought of a question. Tell me a little bit about the benefits as well as the perks for your opportunities that you have discussed.
Yeah, we got strong benefits in terms of medical, dental, vision. We also have a 401k with an employer match up to 3.5%. That becomes fully vested after 2 years, which is unique because a lot of times that doesn't usually get fully vested until with other organizations for 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we also support continuing education on a case-by-case basis. It just has to make sense for the employee and also for the company, such as CDLs. We've supported and sponsored the CDL training, seat time, actual certification, and then pay raise and promotion once it's complete.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that information. I think that has taken care of our questions. Yeah. So job seekers, please ask your questions. The floor is open. Enter your questions into the chat.
Eddie, did we cover the education level needed for the job?
So there is no education level, but previous construction experience is a plus. So anybody and everybody is invited to apply as long as they have a strong work ethic and they're disciplined, they have reliable transportation. We'll find something for them to succeed in.
At this time, we will conclude the hiring event. We will stay on for a couple of minutes for job seekers that have additional questions, but thank each of you for taking time out of your day to share in this special opportunity, because as Workforce Solutions, it's our position that we are able to serve as the pipeline to connect our job seekers to employment opportunities. So again, thank you so much for tuning in today.